Finally, we have completed the PED, PS, YED and XED. Hey, Nathan here. Since we already completed all the elasticity, today let's just compare and contrast summary. Before we go straight to our video, remember to like, subscribe and click the bell icon. And I will promise you, you will get a new free video every week. Hey, Nathan here, this is Funny Economics. Today we're going to compare and contrast all the 4 types of elasticity. Remember, elasticity stands for to measure the responsiveness, to measure the flexibility, and to measure whether you can respond fast or not fast, or how sensitive are you towards different variables. Let's go to the step number 1. Step number 1 will still be definitions. For PD, the definition is a measure of responsiveness of quantity demanded with respect to price. For PES, it will be a measure of responsiveness of quantity supply to the price. Of course, all I'm talking about the price is percentage change in the price. For XED, it will still be a measure of responsiveness for the quantity demanded of one good with respect to another good prices. And the last one will be YED. YED, the definition will be a measure of responsiveness of quantity demanded to percentage change in the income. That's for definition. Let's go to step number 2. Step number 2 will be the signs. Remember, we have a lot of positive and negative signs and constant as well, like equals to 0. However, there are 2 that don't really care about the signs and another 2 elasticity that care about signs. PED, price elasticity of demand, always have a negative sign because it is a downsloping demand curve because of law of demand. So the sign, the negative sign doesn't matter, we just usually take absolute value. As for PES, the sign also doesn't matter because it always have the positive sign, which means following the law of supply, they will always have an upward sloping supply curve. However, take note, for XED and YED, their signs are very, very important. Okay? Positive for XED means substitute goods. So, they have the goods that satisfy the same wants or needs. Negative means they're complements, which means the goods must serve the same function together, otherwise it will be rendered useless. And they also have constant, which means the 2 goods totally don't have any relationship. That's why they have a 0. Constant relationship. In contrast, the YED also have 3 signs which are important that you cannot ignore. The positive income for YED means that they are normal goods. When income increase, the demand increase. When income decrease, the demand decreases. The negative stands for inferior goods. Inferior goods are something like lower quality, according to the individual's perception. When the income increase, the inferior good demand will decrease, and when income decrease, inferior good demand will actually increase. As for 0, 0 stands for necessities. Necessities is something that will not change even though your income increase or decreases. The last step will be, before we go to the last step, remember to like, subscribe and click the bell icon. And I do have a Facebook investment group that you can also join. Just click on the link in the description box below. Or you can leave some comments. What video that you liked? Or what question do you have? I will try to answer all your questions and reply all your comments. The last step will be the formulas. Formulas also have a lot of compare and contrast features inside. Usually, the numerator will not change. However, except for one, something will change. So please pay attention. For PED, the numerator will be percentage change in quantity demanded. The denominator will be percentage change in price. Okay? For PES, the numerator will change. The numerator will be percentage change in quantity supply over percentage change in price. Denominator did not change. There are another one that will change the denominator, which is the YED. For YED, the numerator will not change, which is percentage change in quantity demanded. However, the denominator will change, which is percentage change in income. As for the last one, which is XED, the percentage change of quantity demanded over percentage change in price looks the same. However, there are two goods. On top, you can put good A or good B. On below, which is the denominator, you can put percentage change of price for good C or good D. So it depends on what type of goods you're talking about. That's all for today. Remember to like, subscribe, and click the icon. And I will see you on the other side.